I know you thought you were done with lip rolls, but today I'm going to be teaching you the inward lip roll. This is a sound that has easily been made phenomenally popular by Napalm. And when it's done through a microphone, especially into a really bassy sound system, it is earth-shattering. Absolutely mind-blowing. If you haven't already, you gotta go learn the lip rolls. Pop on over to my tutorial, I'll put an annotation for it here or down in the description or something. Really get them down. You cannot progress with this sound until you know them. Simple as. Now, there's really not too much of a difference between the lip rolls and the inward lip rolls. The main thing is, instead of using your tongue, you're using your lungs to pull the air in. The position of your lips is almost identical, but, and this is going to sound kind of strange, so bear with me on this one, it's a lot more specific. Like with the lip rolls, you have a slight leeway to be a little looser than you should be a little tighter than you should be. You really don't have so much of a leeway with the inward lip rolls. So once you have your lips in the position you need to do the lip rolls, you simply pull air into your lungs through your mouth. And this might not be the sound you get. You might get which is essentially the same thing, just a little tight, or which is the same thing, just a little loose. You can almost hear the slight whistle of the air going through my lips there. Instead, what you should get is just this even, and the sound will be bassier depending on how loose your lips are. Since I have a mouth that is just about large enough to take P's, mine's generally a little higher than a lot of other beatboxers. But there are a bunch of really cool things you can do with this. I said that you shouldn't be using your tongue, but once you have the sound down, if you move your tongue around in your mouth, you can get some cool effects, like slowing down a regular lip roll is a normal one, is using your lungs and your tongue. You could also add a vocalization to it to get a. You can also follow them with a regular lip oscillation to get two very different sounding bass sounds using your lips. You can also try using your tongue to repeatedly start and stop the sound, so you get this cool effect. One of the things that separates this from a lot of other inward sounds is the sheer amount of air that you take in for it. It means that it's actually not as useful as you would think for breath control, because instead of running out of oxygen, you actually end up taking so much of it in but you have to overcompensate on your other sounds to get rid of it. So it's really, really worth keeping this in mind and trying to kind of build routines around that fact. Do you have any questions, comments, or requests? Do you just want to poke fun at me for having such a relatively high-pitched inward lip roll? Do let me know down in the comments below. I read every single one of them and consider every request. Hit the like button if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't checked it out, Track 9 had a really, really awesome video with a whole bunch of lip roll variations. It's definitely worth checking out. She goes into a lot of detail on some of the ones which I haven't learned how to do yet. Hope this video's helped. Peace out.